Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video a bit different but sort of the same sort of stuff you see from me. I was browsing on Facebook Marketplace and I came across a big, I guess it was just a guy that was just selling off his collection, just DVDs. He said there's around 250, maybe a bit more. So I've got a bag full up and 4 big boxes. So you've got 5 videos at least for this series. Who knows what I call it yet, but yeah, might be some good stuff in there. He said there's some box sets, just a variety of stuff. Might be some stuff I've already got. Might be some stuff that's worth something. We're just going to dig in. I'm going to show you what is in there because I don't really know other than the titles that are on the top. And yeah, we'll go from there. So the first one I'm going to show is a great start off the bat. If I didn't already have both the Blu-ray set and the 50th anniversary DVD set, then I'd probably be keeping this. But there's no need because the Blu-ray set's the same as this set. But it's the James Bond collection. And I should preface, I paid £40 for all of this, so pretty good for all of this lot. So these are all of the ones from Dr. No to Skyfall, all the Bond films, and much like the Blu-rays, they're just in cases. I'm not going to get them out. So yeah, quality start. I mean, that's probably worth quite a bit on its own. So yeah, that's pretty good. So that's all the James Bonds. That's the first one. Next up, it looks like he's done it that way, so I'll just grab this pile. First up, we have one that I won't be keeping because I do have this on Blu-ray. So this will probably be passed on to someone else, or yeah, charity shop, something like that. But still, great title to have in here. And it's the Untouchables. Fantastic Brian De Palma film. Yeah, absolutely love this. Do need to upgrade to the 4K actually because I've only got the Blu-ray, like I said. But yeah, good for anyone's collection. And Tim, if you're watching this, if there's any that I go off and say I'm not keeping and you want them, just message me, let me know, and when we meet up next time, they're yours. So, but yeah, that's the Untouchables. Next up, oh, this is interesting. Looks like a animated series, or maybe an animated film called Hellboy, Blood and Iron. Got the cast of the films: Ron Perlman, Selma Blair, Doug Jones, and John Hurt. And yeah, it just looks like it's like an animated story. So yeah, I will give that one a go. Didn't even know this existed. But yeah, give something like this a go. Yeah, so I guess it's just another story from the Hellboy universe. So that's Hellboy animated, Blood and Iron. Another one that I'll give a go because I've not seen. I think it's got Blu-ray release, but DVD's very good for me, fine for me. It is So Many Gangsters, So Little Time, Kung Fu Hustle. This is a Stephen Chow film. I think it's an action, comedy, martial arts type film. Yep, stars Stephen Chow as well. But yeah, I don't really know too much else about that one. So, but yeah, I do like a good martial arts film. So if anyone's seen that one, let me know if it's any good down below. Then another one that I've got on 4K already, so it won't be staying in the collection, but great film nonetheless. Shutter Island, DiCaprio, Scorsese, really underrated Scorsese film in my opinion. I think he plays, is it US Marshal that's basically going to this island which is like got a prison on it for the criminally insane, and he's there to investigate the disappearance of one of the prisoners, patients, whatever you want to call them. You got Mark Ruffalo in there. I think, is it Max von Sydow, Michelle Williams, Ben Kingsley, Patricia Clarkson, Emily Mortimer. Really good cast. And if you've not seen Shutter Island, I highly recommend it. One that I will be keeping. I was going to get this on Blu-ray, but DVD's fine for me. For now, if I really like the film, then I'll probably upgrade to the Blu-ray at some point. Another one to go to my Denzel Washington and Gary Oldman collection. It's The Book of Eli. I've heard this is a pretty solid film. As I said, Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman, Mila Kunis, Ray Stevenson, Jennifer Beals, Francis De La Torre, and Michael Gambon. So yeah, I think this is like a post-apocalyptic film of sorts. So yeah, if this one's any good and you think I should push it to the top of my pile, let me know down below. Right, grabbing this next pile. Another Stephen Chow film here. This guy must have liked him. I think this is his other pretty well-known one. It's called Shaolin Soccer. So yeah, I'm guessing this came out around the same time as the other one. But I don't know too much about it. Obviously stars Stephen Chow, Vicky Zhao, Ng Man Tat. Yeah, I don't really know anyone in this other than Stephen Chow. Football, martial arts kind of film, I think, by the looks of it. Is this one any good? Let me know. We'll be keeping that one. This one won't be staying in the collection because I got the Blu-ray double pack of this one. So another one that's open if anyone's interested. I say anyone that is either close to me, or if there's a few, I could probably send them to you if you're interested, because it'll only cost me a couple of quid. But that's Tron Legacy. I prefer this over the original. I think this is a really good sequel. Not too convinced about the new one because Jared Leto, not a great actor. He has his moments. I suppose it could surprise me. But this one, Joseph Kosinski directs this one. You've got Garrett Hedlund, Jeff Bridges coming back. Yeah, just one that I really enjoy. That's Tron Legacy. Next up, this looks like a spoof martial arts comedy from the 90s, I want to say, or early 2000. Yeah, 2001 this came out. Steve Oedekerk, not too familiar with him. Looks like he did pretty much everything on this film. It's called Kung Pao Enter the Fist. So yeah, it looks like some sort of spoof kind of comedy, spoofing martial arts type things. So yeah, anyone know if this is any good, worth watching, let me know down below. Oh, fantastic film here. I have got the Blu-ray though. Absolutely love this film. Well worth watching if you haven't seen it. And that is The Last Castle. Fantastic Robert Redford film. We've got Robert Redford, James Gandolfini, Mark Ruffalo, and Delroy Lindo. Yeah, if you've not seen that one, I do highly recommend checking that one out. That's The Last Castle. And another one I don't have. I don't expect great things from this, but it may be a fun enough watch. It's called The Death and Life of Bobby Z. Paul Walker, Lawrence Fishburne. Just looks like a very generic action film. Might even be straight to DVD back in the day. Although Olivia Wilde's in it. Jason Fleming, Keith Carradine, Joaquin de Almeida. It's not got a bad cast, to be fair. So, based on a Don Winslow book as well. Yeah, is this one that I should know of? Is this any good? Looks like some sort of action film, like I say. Thriller. Yeah, The Death and Life of Bobby Z. Right now I'm just pulling them out. Next up we have another one I've got on Blu-ray. So again, this is up for grabs. The Kingdom. Jamie Foxx, Chris Cooper, Jennifer Garner. 5 Days to Catch a Killer Who Isn't Afraid to Die. All about this group of FBI agents that are sent over to Saudi Arabia to basically investigate this huge mass murder of American citizens. It's a terrorist attack, but the FBI obviously go over there when things like that happen to American citizens. And it's about them trying to get to the bottom, trying to get who's responsible for it. Really good, solid thriller. Great cast. You've got Jason Bateman in there as well, Jeremy Piven, Danny Huston. You've got a great score by Danny Elfman. It's a Peter Berg film as well. But yeah, recommend that. If you've not seen it, that's The Kingdom. The next up we have... Okay, another one that I will be keeping hold of. Although I know I have to see the series that came before this. I think it's on Disney Plus, and it's only about 10 episodes, I think, so I could do that for sure. From the creator of Buffy and Angel, we have Serenity, Joss Whedon film. Obviously, is it a sequel to Firefly, or prequel? I'm not too sure. You've got Nathan Fillion, who I love. I love Nathan Fillion. Alan Tudyk, Adam Baldwin, and Chiwetel Ejiofor. Is this any good? Decent sci-fi film? Let me know your thoughts. Then we have, ooh, a steelbook. Oh, this is worth it. A DVD steelbook, but I've not, I've not actually seen any of these films. I've only seen the Jackie Chan remake and the newest one. So, great to have it. I'm not a steelbook guy, but it's a lovely steelbook to have in the collection. And it's the first 3 Karate Kid films. I don't know if you'll pick it up, but there's like dragons or something there. Yeah, really great to have these finally in the collection. So yeah, just got the 3 films on DVD in this steelbook. Yeah, I've seen Cobra Kai. Like I said, I've seen the Jackie Chan like reboot. I've seen the newest one, but I've never seen the original 4. So I will definitely need to get on to watching these soon. Those are the first 3 Karate Kid films. Some quality stuff in here, mind. Next up, another great film, but another one that I do have on Blu-ray, and that is The Hurt Locker. Catherine Bigelow. You've got Jeremy Renner, Anthony Mackie, Brian Geraghty, Evangeline Lilly, Ray Fiennes, David Moore, Sky Pierce. Great casting, and it's probably my favourite modern war film. Just such a great film, really tense, about this bomb disposal guy that goes in and diffuses these bombs in, is it Iraq, I think? Don't know if it actually says. Yeah, it doesn't say on, but I think it's in Iraq. And it's just about him and how you have to be quite on the edge to be able to do something like that. Really solid war film that is. Then next up, another fantastic film that I have got on Blu-ray, a David O. Russell film, and it is The Fighter. Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale, and Amy Adams. Really solid drama this is, if you've not seen it. If you like boxing films, it's one of the best in my opinion. Obviously, it won 2 Oscars for, was it Christian Bale and Amy Adams won for this, didn't they, I think? Just about a boxer that's always been overshadowed by his brother, who's now his trainer. He's battling his own sort of demons, and it's about the relationship between these 2 brothers and that sort of thing. I think, did Melissa Leo won Best Supporting Actress for this, I believe. But yeah, worth watching if you like boxing films, in my opinion. And then next up we have, I've been wanting to watch this for a while actually. It's a John Avenett film starring Richard Gere. It's called Red Corner. So yeah, one I'm glad to have in the collection. It's like a political conspiracy thriller set in China, I think, about Richard Gere plays a lawyer that's got to try and prove his innocence after he's accused of murdering this woman he spent the night with. And yeah, just that alone just interests me. Bradley Whitford's in it as well. Bei Ling. Thomas Newman did the score. That's good for me. So yeah, another really one that I'm really interested in checking out. That's Red Corner. Then next up we have another one that I'll keep. I've seen this before. Yeah, I'd like the Blu-ray, but like I said, DVD's absolutely fine for me at the moment. It's Jason Statham, who I love. I know Roy loves as well. In The Bank Job. Also starring Saffron Burrows. Who else was in this one? Been a while since I watched it. David Suchet, yep, he's in this. Daniel Mays. Yeah, I'm just trying to look on the back. It doesn't really say any other names. Based on a true story set in the 70s about this group of people that tries to or attempt to rob a bank. And it's worth more than the Great Train Robbery, the value of the bank that they're trying to rob. And yeah, really good British film. Jason Statham's really good in it. Yeah, I recommend that if you've not seen it. Then next up we have, fantastic film, but again, I do have this one on Blu-ray. Sort of half and half at the moment, I think, which is pretty good going. Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai, such an underrated Tom Cruise film. Yeah, I just absolutely love this film. Really do need to rewatch it again at some point. But yeah, great, like, epic Civil War film. Tom Cruise plays a Civil War hero, gets captured by the samurai and learns to become one of them and fight for them. Really awesome film if you've not seen it, and especially if you like those sorts of films. We've got another few on the top actually. I must have missed these. So we also have, oh, I watched this film recently, such an underrated Nick Cage film. So yeah, another one I'm really happy to have in the collection. Season of the Witch, with this really great lenticular slipcover. What just happened upon this one day on a Sunday afternoon on Netflix, gave it a go, and by God, it's just a really fun, it's a turn your brain off film for sure, leave it at the door, but it's really fun, medieval action horror film about these two, like, crusaders that are basically sent on this mission to fight off the plague. Basically, they're sent by this cardinal that's been ravaged by the plague, played by Christopher Lee, and they're basically sent to take this witch, to take her on trial, basically. And it's about all the forces that are trying to stop them on their journey. You've got Stephen Graham in here, Claire Foy, as I said, Ron Perlman, Stephen Campbell Moore. If you've not seen this and you like those sorts of films, another one I highly recommend. This one I have also got on Blu-ray, but I haven't actually seen this yet, so I can't comment on it. It's a Tony Scott film called Domino, with Keira Knightley, Mickey Rourke, and Edgar Ramirez. I think Christopher Walken's in there as well. Lucy Liu, Delroy Lindo. Yeah, really good cast. I think she plays like an assassin or something, but I don't know too much about that one. But yeah, that's Domino. Got more going here. Another big one. Okay, a big boxed edition of a film I already have on Blu-ray. See if the music works. Nah, the music doesn't work. It says press for music, but it does not work. The batteries have gone. But it's a nice set. If I didn't have the Blu-ray, I'd probably keep hold of this set. It's the first Mamma Mia film. Like I said, I've already got the Blu-ray, so I won't be keeping hold of this. Although, like I say, it's quite a nice set. You've got, obviously, in a nice box, and then you've got DVD inside in like another box. But yeah, guilty pleasure of a musical for me, that one is. Then next up, another great film here, but again, I have it on Blu-ray. Michael Caine and Harry Brown. Great film about a retired veteran, basically, and the area he lives in basically has gone downhill. It's just run by a group of young thugs that just do whatever they want, disrespect everyone. And one day his friend is brutally murdered, and he takes it into his self, like in his own hands, and gets vengeance for his dead friend. Awesome revenge film this is. One of my favourite newer Michael Caine films, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, definitely recommend that. Harry Brown. Sealed one next, but again, this is in my Clint set, so I have got this already, so it's another one up for grabs. Invictus, Morgan Freeman, Matt Damon in this. Morgan Freeman playing Nelson Mandela just after he has been released from prison during apartheid. And it's about him and the South African rugby team at the World Cup. I think they won this World Cup, so I have seen the film before. It's been a while, so I will definitely give it a watch at some point. But yeah, anything directed by Clint has my sign of approval. Next up, don't know this one. It says Luc Besson Presents. I don't know if he directed this one. I'm sure Roy's mentioned this. Roy, I think you know that you said this is a pretty decent film, and I think there's a few of them you said. It's called District 13. I think it's like a parkour action kind of film set in Paris. But yeah, I don't know too much about it other than what Roy's briefly mentioned on his channel. But yeah, that one any good? Worth my time? Next up, another Hellboy one. Another Hellboy film. So, got a few to give a go. Again, has the voice cast of the film. Another, like, sort of animated type film. Guillermo del Toro's got something to do with these ones, I think, by the looks of things. Probably doesn't, he hasn't directed them, just creative consultant he's listed as. So yeah, if anyone's seen these little films, are they worth watching? Are they worth my time? Then we have... Yeah, so I was right. This is the second, I'm guessing, District 13 film. Ultimatum, another lenticular slip. So yeah, I don't know. Are these good? Yeah, the second installment. Are these worth watching? I know Roy said they're pretty good, so I probably will keep hold of these ones. But yeah, that's District 13 Ultimatum. Then we have, just trying to grab some. Okay, I've already got this one on DVD, and I watched it not too long ago. Wasn't too impressed with it, but I'll watch it again at some point, I expect. That's Dreamcatcher, based on a Stephen King book, but it's not very good up to the book. It's one of the few Stephen King books I've actually read, but I love Stephen King. I've got loads of his books, I've just not read any of them. But yeah, weird sort of Stephen King type film, but just not executed great. Okay, another film that I've kind of been interested in for a while, and it's got a pretty good slipcover. Jack Black in Nacho Libre. Yeah, that's the slipcover. Yeah, one of Jack Black's like comedies when he was on a roll. I know there are quite a few big fans of this film. I know this is the director that did Minecraft, and I think he did Napoleon Dynamite as well, didn't he? Got Peter Stormare in here as well. No one else is listed. But yeah, I like Jack Black, so we'll definitely be giving that one a watch. Right, let's go over it now. Another one I've got on Blu-ray. Great film, great remake. Another Tony Scott film. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. What Denzel Washington, John Travolta. Like Roy says, I haven't seen the original, but what a remake this is. If you like a good, like, tense, like, sort of action thriller set on a subway, John Travolta basically takes this subway car hostage. He's basically he hijacks it, and you think he's trying to rob something. And Denzel Washington's like this just subway dispatcher that gets involved and takes matters into his own hand. Really solid film that is. Trying to find some way to start putting all these and running out of room. Like I said, can only do one at a time. Oh, another one that's pretty good for the collection. I've got the first one on Blu-ray, but this is the Trilogy. I know the sequels aren't supposed to be very good at all, but I might give them a go at some point. They may be fun enough films. That's the Starship Troopers trilogy, the first 3 films in here. Like I said, I do own the first one, but I've never seen the second or third. They were, I believe, direct to DVD titles. I don't know, is Casper Van Dien either of them? Yeah, he's in the third one. I'm just looking to see who's in the second one. I don't think anyone is in the second one that was in the first. The first one's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll give those a go for sure. Then we have a great film again, really underrated, like, action comedy, but another one that I do own on DVD. Bad Company, Anthony Hopkins, Chris Rock. Basically in this, Chris Rock gets mistaken for his brother, I think. No, his brother, he's got a twin brother who's a CIA agent. He gets killed days before he's supposed to complete like this negotiation for this nuclear weapons thing. So they enlist his twin brother to basically step in to try and save the world. You got Anthony Hopkins, who's sort of like his mentor. And yeah, just a really fun film. It's a Joel Schumacher film. I think it's really fun. You got Gabriel Mack in here as well. Yeah, produced by Jerry Bruckheimer as well. Yeah, I'd give that a go. I think it's worth watching. Okay, didn't know this had a sequel. I've seen the first, which I enjoyed, so yeah, I'll give this one a go. 30 Days of Night, Dark Days. Yeah, I liked 30 Days of Night, but I am again guessing there is none of the original cast in this. No, but it's got Harold Perrineau in. I do quite like him. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll give it a watch. The first one was pretty good, but I'm imagining this is probably not as good as the first one. Then we have the first one, 30 Days of Night. Great to get this, because I don't even have the Blu-ray of this one yet. And what a lovely edition this is. It looks like that's like, is it a sticker or a little art card? And then you've obviously got the DVD. And then you've got a really thick comic book. So yeah, for a DVD, who said DVDs are crap? Talking rubbish if you say that. Still, yeah, a great film, so I'm glad to have that finally in the collection. Get it away. So yeah, that's the first 30 Days of Night. Then next up, great film, but I have the trilogy on Blu-ray, so again, another one up for grabs. Ocean's 11. Great ensemble cast, obviously a remake of the 60s Rat Pack film. This one starring George Clooney, Matt Damon, Andy Garcia, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, just to name a few of the stars. Yeah, most people know it's like a comedy crime caper, them trying to rob a casino in Vegas. A lot of fun. Highly recommend all three of these films and Ocean's 8 if you've never seen them before though. Right, next up we have the original Ocean's 11. Which I did actually have the Blu-ray of this, and silly me actually sold it. But I think because it's a DVD, I'll keep hold of it actually, because I didn't get on with it at the time, but I would like to give it another go. And because it's only a DVD, it's not worth much. I might as well just keep it in the collection. But yeah, that's the original Ocean's film. Then we have a great thriller here, which I have on Blu-ray, State of Play. Russell Crowe, Ben Affleck, Rachel McAdams, Helen Mirren. Really good, like sort of, again, like one of those like sort of conspiracy thrillers about this journalist trying to he gets involved in these murders, and it's to do with like a congressman played by Ben Affleck, and they're just trying to get to the bottom of it. Really good stuff, this one, if you've not seen it. Then we have great film. I think, yeah, I'm sure I've got this on DVD, Decased, Coach Carter. Really good film, about a basketball coach, based on a true story. He comes into this troubled school and starts coaching the basketball team, but he really wants them to do their best, not just at basketball, but in life as well. So yeah, one of those really inspirational true stories, and Samuel L. Jackson cannot go wrong with, in my opinion. Right. Nearly there, I think. Still got a few to go. Another one that's interested in for a while. So, yeah, be glad to have this one to check out at some point. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Gridiron Gang. Another one that's like sort of an inspirational film based on a true story about football and youth offenders. So, yeah, that one's another one that I've been interested in for a while. Then we have... yeah, this one won't be keeping because I've got the Blu-ray set, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I can't imagine anyone would actually want this one. I quite like it, sorry, but I like it more than the last one and Temple of Doom. Sorry, but I think Temple of Doom's just too dark. I like all the Indiana Jones films though. They're all decent watches, fun watches for me. Right, let's get some more out. Great film, but again, I think I've got the DVD of this, need to upgrade it for sure. I'm actually going to see it at the cinema next month. Hot Fuzz, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, filmed about 30 miles from me in the little town of Wells, which I was actually at a few weeks ago. Great Edgar Wright film, probably my favourite of the Cornetto trilogy, then Shaun of the Dead, then The World's End. But yeah, just about a cop that big city goes to small city, or small town, big city, whatever. Would have loved to see a sequel where they'd kind of swapped it, and you got Danny going with Nicholas to London. Part of it, you still have to have part of it where it was, because it just wouldn't work otherwise, would it? But yeah, and the actual town of Sandford, obviously not actually where they filmed it. Sandford is quite a way away from there, but not too far from where I work actually. So yeah, that's Hot Fuzz. Another film I've wanted to watch for quite a while, so happy to have this on DVD. Another Tony Scott film as well. Spy Game, Robert Redford, Brad Pitt. A thriller of sorts, but I think they're CIA agents, sorry. We got, who else is in this? Stephen Delane, Catherine McCormack. Yeah, another decent one there, I think. Right, let's start grabbing these out from the side now. Another one that's probably not going to be very good, but hey, I'll keep it, give it a go, see what it's like. Is it in the case? Yeah. Armoured. We've got Matt Dillon, Jean Reno, Lawrence Fishburne, Skeet Ulrich, and Columbus Short. About an armoured truck that's they're trying to rob it or something. Yeah, it's only less than an hour and a half, so pretty easy watch, I would say, that one. Then we have another Bond film here, Moonraker on its own. Great film. Sees Jaws coming back to this one. Been a long time since I've watched it though. Great Western here, which I have on Blu-ray, so another one up for grabs. 310 Humour, Russell Crowe, Christian Bale, obviously a remake in itself, but directed by James Mangold. Yeah, really solid Western. I'm just trying to speed this up because we're on 30 minutes and we still got quite a few to go and I want to get through the bag. So I'm trying to go as quick as I can. And another one, shockingly, oh shit, them all. I just happened to pull them all out together. So we got Rush Hour 1, 2 and 3. I don't have any of these. I love all three of them. So yeah, to have them on DVD is great. Some of these are probably the ones that I'm keeping that I've already seen. I'm probably just going to decase for space because there's probably, by the looks of things, a lot that I'm going to keep here, which is always a good thing. But yeah, I rewatched the first one recently, but I don't think I got onto the second or third. So yeah, I'll probably watch them again soon because it's been a while. Then we have, that's always upside down, Star Trek. This is the 2-disc special edition of the 2009 film, and actually to some people's delight, I don't know, it could be in here somewhere, I am actually going to watch The Wrath of Khan tonight for the first time, because Pete told me you can watch 2, 3 and 4 together. But I haven't seen any of the series or anything else, so I'm going to give it a go so we can talk about it on the next stream. But yeah, I've seen these 3 films, and yeah, it's pretty good for Star Trek. I do like probably getting into Star Trek quite a bit now, actually. Ah, yes, finally! So, Jim was talking about this on the stream, not just gone, the one before, and said this is hilarious. And I actually have it in my list on DVD to pick up, so don't need to do that anymore. And I will give this a watch fairly soon because I've heard Jim say it's hilarious, and that's the Kentucky Fried Movie, which is a Zucker Brothers film. I think it's their first film, he was saying. And you've got, oh no, John Landis directed it, they wrote it, I think. I don't know, the only people it says Donald Sutherland's in it. So, but yeah, glad to have that one. One that I've only just got on Blu-ray actually, so yeah, another one that I'll be giving away. In Bruges, probably my favourite Martin McDonagh film. Absolutely love this film, very funny. Yeah, just well worth your time. And this is a good one. I think Stuart would like this one. He's probably already got it, but I'm definitely going to give this one a watch. Just need to say the name and it'll get Stuart happy. Richard Chamberlain. Yeah, Richard Chamberlain's the lead in this. And it's the original of a film series that's very well known, The Bourne Identity. This is the original film from the 80s, 88. So obviously he stars as Jason Bourne. Yeah, everyone knows the story. You've got Denham Elliott in there, Jacqueline Smith, Anthony Quayle, Peter Vaughan. I think it was a made-for-TV film, but yeah, we'll definitely be giving that one a go. What else have we got here? Nearly near the end of the bag now. Oh, one of these I've already got on 4K. The other one I don't have at all. Not in the best condition, the case. Might have to change the case out for this one because it's a bit grubby, as you can see. Yeah, very dirty. But it's the Blues Brothers double pack. So with the Blues Brothers and Blues Brothers 2000. So obviously I have the Blues Brothers on 4K, and it's just one of my favourite films ever. Blues Brothers 2000 is alright. I don't own it. Well, I do now. So yeah, I'll probably keep hold of this just for that one. Another one that I've already got. So I got this on 4K. So yeah, this one's another one up for grabs. It's Englorious Bastards. Brad Pitt, Christoph Waltz, Diane Kruger, Melanie Laurent. Great Quentin Tarantino film, like war film. Hans Lauder, fantastic villain. Yeah, recommend that one. And then this is the original film of Englorious Bastards. So this is from, doesn't say, oh yeah, 1977. Don't really know anyone in this one. Bo Svenson, that name rings a bell. So yeah, this is the original one. I didn't even know there was an original one, but it's got an interview with Tarantino on it as well. So yeah, I think I had this set a long time ago. I don't anymore, but I've got the Blu-ray set of all the films, so I won't be keeping this. So again, if you want this, let me know. But it's the first 3 Die Hard films on DVD. Yeah, 3 great action films there. Third one's definitely overdue a rewatch for me. So yeah. Then I don't think there's many more. No, we've only got, what, 3 more, I think. So one that was hard to get hold of for a while, I think it's pretty easy to get a hold of now, but that is 28 Days Later on DVD, classic apocalypse film. And we also have the sequel, 28 Weeks Later, which I'll keep hold of because I don't have the Blu-ray. I did, but I got rid of it because it kept skipping. So yeah, I'll just keep hold of the DVD of that one. And another 30 Days of Night thing, Blood Trails. Looks like it's only half an hour, so I'm guessing this is, yeah, prequel. That literally has no one I know in, but again, I'll keep it because it could be good. Who knows? Yeah, 30 Days of Night, Blood Trails. And that is the bag emptied. That's everything in the first bag. See, I told you it's a lot. I've got to sort through them all now, all the ones I'm keeping. I'm going to try and do these once a week. Although saying that, I'll probably record them all as quickly as possible so I can sort them out quicker. But then I'll probably get them to go up once a week. Typically on a Friday. At least if I record them all now, you'll have some stuff whilst I'm away as well. But like I said, if there's any there that you are interested in, have to be a few for me it to be worth me sending it to you, or Tim specifically, because I'll just put them aside for you for the next time we meet up. Or any of the loons that are coming to the meetup, the next meetup, let me know and I'll put them aside for you as well for when we meet up. But yeah, some decent stuff there. Really happy with the first bag. Let me know any of the ones there that you think are pretty good. Yeah, all things down there. Comment down below whatever you think about any of these films. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded to the channel. Comment down below anything and everything. As you know, I always take the time to get back to anyone that leaves me a comment. And that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.